Alright guys, Dave Genvy here. Yeah, Satan, Lucifer, the devil, Mr. 666, that's me. I've said it a million times, I'm Satan, that's who I am. I run hell for God. Everybody on the planet knows who I am. They know I'm Satan. But obviously, you're controlled by aliens. With what I call the psychic whip. Psychic powers of the aliens. I'm not controlled because I'm Satan, because I've got a much bigger brain than the average person. I'm not controlled, so that's good for me, I suppose. But it means that aliens hate my guts, and they also hate my daughter's guts, and these videos are mostly for my daughter. Now, first thing I want to say to my daughter, something I thought about. When you were a little kid, I told you that I fought the robots. It was a joke. That was a joke. Daddy, I was saying, oh yeah, Daddy fought the robots. I played you a video from Terminator 2, saying I fought the robots. And that was a joke. I was just having a bit of fun with you at the time. Playing Terminator 2, get some footage from that. Yeah. This film, Ollie. Put the sound on. I showed you this, and then you got like robots, and I told you that I fought the robots and all of this. With other men fighting the robots. That was a joke, right? As a little kid, I was having a little bit of fun with you. But this aliens, what I'm talking on YouTube now is actually all true. I'm not just having fun with you. I'm not just messing you around. This is real. That about the robots was all a joke. And I swear on my life that that's the truth. I'm not lying to you about all this. These aliens are real. You can see them on a clear night, with their little spaceships making different shapes and stuff. And the thing is with these aliens, right, I've figured out that they want this Earth eventually. They want to live on this Earth because their Earth is dying. Because their star's dying. Eventually the sun is a star, and eventually stars, they die. They live millions and millions of years, and eventually they die. And I think the Grey's star is dying, and that's why they want to come to this Earth. Because once their star dies, that's it. Their planet dies as well. So they want this Earth, but they're not very good at physical fighting. But they are good at psychic fighting. Not against me, and not against you, Holly. They're not good at psychic fighting against us. But against all these other people who are worker drones, they're really good. They totally control them. And as I've said to you, you need to listen to my advice. That if anyone asks you, oh, how are you, Holly? How are you? You've got to say, oh yeah, I'm fine. Keep your spirits up, keep cheerful. There's something else I want to show you. Another video, Holly, on YouTube. I'm going to try and show you how these aliens, right, they're so good with computers. They can do computer graphics that look totally real. So a lot of the videos you see on YouTube aren't real. You know I'm real. Because I'm talking out against the aliens. So you know I'm real. And the videos that are posted on my channel are real. On my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you a YouTube channel now, right? The YouTube channel we're on YouTube. Radio Intense, and this is the video, Bagara live at Radio Intense, 23rd of 12th 2022, melodic techno and progression house, DJ mix 4K. Right, so I'm going to play the video, and it's this woman dancing, right? She's got a DJ deck, see that? She's got this like DJ deck, she's DJing, and she's just dancing. And she looks totally real. She looks completely 100% real if you watch this video. but she's not real. She's CGI. Now she actually dances for a whole hour. You can watch the video, and she's just, she's dancing there. You click further on. It's an hour-long video. You click further on. She's still just dancing. Right, there's no, and she's in a cave or something. She's got a cave behind her. You know what I mean? So you can watch that video. It's an hour long. I mean, I wouldn't suggest watch all of it. But you just see, there's no woman in this world that's going to stand in a cave with a DJ deck and just be dancing for an hour like that, like she does in that video. She's CGI, but she looks 100% real. The CGI they can do is amazing. These grey aliens. I mean, you see it in Hollywood films. You watch films, they can do anything they want with computer graphics. So you got to realise that a lot of what you see on YouTube's not real. A lot of our media is nonsense. Like, a lot of our news is nonsense. And humanity is a slave species to these little 4-foot aliens who are in space, and they want this planet eventually. But I'm here to try and sort things out so they don't get this planet. So just be aware. I have told you this before, that the CGI looks real, but I'm just trying to really prove to you just how good the CGI is, and you'll see it on that video. And you should realise that no woman's going to stand there doing that on her own. She's just there for a whole hour, just dancing and DJing. So that's important for you to realise. What else I want to talk about? This might interest you, Holly. The Greys, I think, are actually into scootering, believe it or not. I think you're into scootering. I'm not fully sure, but I think you like riding a scooter. And the Greys do that too, believe it or not. They've built all these skate parks because what they want is they want to do these oil shortages. We'll talk about that in a minute. They want to do these oil shortages where the price of everything goes up because oil runs our whole economy. Price of food goes up a lot. I've talked about that before. And a lot of people die off in the UK, Europe, in North America. A lot of people die off because they can't afford to feed themselves. And once that happens, they're going to come down and try and live where we used to live. All these houses that we have, they want to live in our houses. They literally want to use all this technology they've given us, like Xboxes, laptops, TVs, things like that. They've given it to us because they want to starve us to death and then live in our house and have all the mod cons in the house, like microwave, TV, all the nice things, Xbox, things like that in the house already for them to use. That's what they want to do. And I mean, I need to work the Rockefellers. We'll talk about them in a bit, but hopefully I can stop that happening. But this is all real, like I say. The whole me fighting robots didn't happen. That's just me having a bit of fun with you when you're a little kid. Little kids will believe anything, but this is actually real. As shocking as that is, and it's took me my whole life to figure it all out. I've been here a long time, 41 years I've been here on this earth. I'm 41. And it's took me this whole time to figure all this out. So, but yeah, they built these skate parks, so they're into scootering. They built these skate parks because they want to be riding them. I mean, there's a skate park in Rubery. They'll be wanting to live, these Greys eventually, to live in our houses in Rubery and go scootering at the skate park. I don't think you say, do they do skateboarding? Do they do skateboarding or BMXing? I don't think they're strong enough to do that. But I think they could do scootering a little bit. So I think that's something they're into. Not fully sure. But then why else would they build all these skate parks? You know what I mean? they want to do scootering on them. I don't think they could do skateboarding. It's a bit more difficult. I don't think they could do BMXing either. Or rollerblading. I'm not sure they could do rollerblading, because rollerblading's quite heavy. I don't think they'd be strong enough, but I think they could do scootering. So maybe that's interesting to you, Holly. Main thing with you is keep your spirits up, and just tell people you're fine, nothing's wrong, because otherwise they'll put you on medication, and you don't want to go on medication. Right, so that's that. I think that's everything for Holly now that I want to say to her. Hopefully she understands. I'm fine and well, and you know, I keep making these videos every 3 weeks. You know, maybe every 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks probably. All right, so that's everything for Holly now.